Hello guys, good morning to all. This is very important video for all because in this video we are talking about yoga and lifestyle. As we very well known in this busy schedule of our daily life, we forgot about our body and sometimes we face many problems about our daily routine work. So here, how we maintain a good lifestyle with the help of yoga. So let's start our topic on yoga and lifestyle. Asanas and yoga postures have been practiced in India since ancient days of human beings to keep their minds and bodies used. As like Patanjali and Charak Samhita, different of books also described about yoga and asanas. The practices of asanas make physical body strong and ready for the inward journey. Actually, asana and yoga is not only about the physical strength. It also gives us mental strength as well as calm and coolness in our mind. So now for the common people person, the asanas are the best procedure of keeping the body fit and healthy. So asana have various kinds of positive effects on human body. First thing is regular practice. Asana is not build up our body in a day. So how to? Asana benefits the practitioner immensely in various ways. Asana improves digestion of food. Even the mind can be controlled for meditation. So spine exercise, the nervous system also controlled by it. So during the asana, what are the basic concepts of us? The concentration should be attained. The main thing is that when we are in the asana position, our mind is to be relaxed and keep quiet. So each asana should be done with the complete clarity of mind. Nose, throat should be cleaned properly before practicing. Because if we don't inhale or exhale properly, the asana is not beneficial for us. So after this, benefits of asana for prevention of diseases. What are the profit of the asanas? Increase the muscular strength and flexibility. The first point is that. Second is increase mental focus. That is also called meditation. The third is joint become stronger. There is no joint pain in the age of 60s also. And the fourth profit is the cardiovascular system improves. Fifth one is the respiratory system improves. That means our digestive system, respiratory system is to be working quite good. Our lungs are also working properly. The digestive system improves, the glandular system improves. That means different type of acids which we make in our body also work properly with the help of these asanas. The nervous system improves. These are some benefits of the asana. Now here we are going about the obesity procedures and benefits and contradictions for Vajrasana, Hastasana and Trikonasana. That means in this schedule we are talking about the three main asanas which are very useful for obesity. Obesity, as we already discussed in our previous lecture about BMI, that means a too much weight is called obesity. Here we are talking about the Vajrasana, Hastasana and Trikonasana. So first we discuss what is obesity. Obesity is a condition where a person has accumulated so much body fat that it might have negative effects on their health. Technically speaking, being obese is different from the being overweight. To put in the slimmer terms, a body mass index (BMI) already height scale. We already discussed about length upon weight upon height square in centimeters. So greater than the equal of 25 classifies as being overweighted. So however a BMI greater than or equal to 30 falls under the obesity category. So now how to maintain our obesity category and change into the healthy one. So now first we discuss about the asanas. What are the asanas? Our yoga position or postures are specifically useful to reduce fat in various parts, especially forward bending, twisting and backward bending asanas help reduce the fat near the abdomen, hips, and other areas. Also, the exercise of asanas improve functioning of internal organs, strengthening heart, our knees, and other things. Now here, regular practice builds strength in muscles, and it also make our mind sharp. Here, asanas be practiced fast speed like exercise with good effects, and practitioners may increase respect repetitions of maintaining the asanas for long time. Some of the asanas and their effects are described ahead. Now we are talking about here about the different of asanas. In this series, the first one is Vajrasana. What is Vajrasana? Actually, it is also called diamond pose, Vajrasana. Ever you seen the picture of Hanumanji? He always sit in the position of Vajrasana. Actually, that's the position is that's why it's called Vajrasana because he has the Vajra body. So Vajrasana is kneeling pose and takes its name for the Sanskrit word Vajra, which means diamond or thunderbolt. The diamond or thunderbolt pose is also called adamantine pose. So here, usually breathing exercise like pranayam, kapalbhati, and other positions is said that doing so, the Vajrasana is the perfectly asana to doing these actions like kapalbhati or pranayam. What is the procedure of it? Procedure. Now, kneel down. First is kneel down, stretching your lower legs backward and keeping them together. Your big toes should cross each other. The first step is this. Second, greatly lower your body such that your hips are resting on your heels and your thighs on your calf muscles. Third is what? Third, place your hand on your knees and set the gaze forward with your head absolutely straight like this. After that, the next one is turn your attention onto breathing. Be fully aware how to breathe and carefully observe your inhale and exhale. That means maintain the speed of inhaling and exhaling. So, you could close your eyes to concentrate on your breathing and calm your mind. These are the procedure of the asana. Talking about the benefits. What are the benefits of Vajrasana? First, it improves digestion and with regular practice, it eliminates constipation. A healthy digestive system helps prevent undue acidity. That means it maintains our digestive system. Second, it relieves patients suffering from lower back problem. If you have back pain problem, that scasia or strengthens their back. Third is it strengthens the pelvic muscles too. Fourth one is it helps to ease out labor pain and also reduce menstrual cramps. That means at the time of pregnancy it's also useful for the lady. It is one of the best asana to assume when you wish to go into a meditative state in a upright pose. So these are the some of the benefits of Vajrasana. After the Vajrasana, we move to our next point. The next one is Padasana or hand under foot pose. How? Padasana on the hand under foot pose is forward bend asana. It gives a lot of stretch of your thigh and calf muscles. It also gives a stretch to your lower back. Pada means foot and hasta means hand. Hence, Padasana is the posture where the feet are touched by the hands. That means bend down our body up to our feet. So now, procedure. What is the procedure? How do we use we in the condition of this asana? The first one is stand on the floor in an upright position with your hands held loosely at your sides. Second thing is Lift your hands straight up and allow your palms to lightly touch each other. Third is exhale. Stretch your arms with while slowly bending at your waist. Fourth, keep bending until your hands reach your toes. Your chin should come in
at your knees. That means up to down when your face to touch your knees with the help of chin. And next one is five. The fifth one is slide your fingers under your toes and hold this position for 5 to 15 seconds. Sixth one is exhale, bend downward.
What are the benefits of Hastasana? Padhastasana is a very efficient practice to remove abdomen fat. That means oversight is to be removed with the help of Padmasana. It is very useful in digestive disorders. Second point is this. Third is gives a nice stretch to the thigh muscles. That means it's stretchable for our thigh muscles also. Increase height. Those who are always been problem with their height, they use this Padmasana. Increase the strength of thigh muscles and calf muscles also. These are the some benefits of Padmasana, and you try at your home to increase your abdominal muscles, thigh strengthen as well as increase your height. Now we move to our third asana. Name is Trikonasana or triangle pose. What is Trikonasana? Trikonasana is also called as a triangle pose. The name Trikonasana comes from the Sanskrit word Trikona, which means triangle. And different schools of yoga have different views about what Trikonasana is and how it should be performed. It is a standing position providing deep stretch to the whole body parts. Now, the main thing is what is the procedure of Trikonasana? How we do Trikonasana at your home? Procedure is stand straight, separate your feet comfortably wide apart about 3 to 4 feet. Make your body stretch and make a position upward. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees and left foot by 15 degrees. That means one leg is straight while second one is like that. So now the third one is now align the center of your right heel with center of your arc of the left foot. So feet are pressing the ground and the weight of your body is equally balanced on both the feet. It is very important point that the body balance is must in this asana. Now the fifth point is bend your body to the right downward from the hips. Right downwards from the hips. Like this. And keeping the waist straight. Allowing your left hand to come up in the air. And while right hand comes towards the floor, keep both arms in the straight line. That means make a 90-degree angle with the hand. One hand is downwards, other one is upward, but the angle should be 90 degrees at the time you bend your body. So now this is the procedure of the. What are the benefits of Trikonasana? Here, let me discuss about the benefits of it. First is strengthens the legs, knees, ankles, arms and chest as well. Stretches and opens the hip, groins, hamstrings, calves, shoulders, chest and spine. The third profit is increased mental and physical equilibrium. Fourth one is helps improve digestion. Main thing is that. Fifth one is reduce anxiety, stress, big pain and scatia. Now these are some of the benefits of this asana. I hope you understand how to do Vajrasana, Padmasana and Trikonasana. Let's try at home and also try to use the procedure and get the benefits of it. Thank you very much, students. We will meet once again in our next video. Thank you.